folks, welcome back to my channel. So I've come on to this video to do a Christmas decoration, which I actually had to rake to remember how I had to actually take apart to remember how I actually folded it. So it's this star, which is really easy to make once you know how. So you need 5 pieces of either patterned paper, or you could stamp onto paper or emboss, or do anything, but usually with just refer to this, with it you can do whatever. So this is some lovely creative papers from Kim Kelly, who I did a swap with at the beginning of the month, Christmas swap. So we have used your papers well, Kim. I've used them in my classes and I've used them myself. So you need 5 pieces. Now I've got 5 different pieces. Normally I would just use the same piece, but I've chosen, so this is a metallic side on one side and a non-metallic on the opposite side of each of these. So I've chosen two the same and then one different one, because I didn't have any more of this. I don't think I do, because I was using them in some of my classes and because the people liked the paper. So well spotted, Kim. So yeah, there's not that many, there's not any left. So right, so what you need to do is you get your 4 pieces and you decide you need to have 4 squares. So these ones measure 6 by 6. You could have them any size you want, and you're going to just, you're going to actually first fold it in half, fold it to the diagonal. That's what I should have done first. So it's in half, and try and fold it straight, not like me folding it squint. Oh, still doing that not very well. That's better. So fold them all. So I want mine on the foiled side. So fold them all into triangles. Like that first. So each corner to corner. So that's why they need to be square. And then this one is lovely. I like this one. It's a nice colour. Nice foiled gold. I like gold and red and silver and green. I'm a traditional Christmas person, but I would do like blues and silvers as well. So, Right, so once you've done that, the next thing you want to do is open it up, and you've got that score line down the middle, and you want to take this side to that score line. Try and be as accurate as possible. So I've got my bone folder. So I'll just do a few and then I'll speed this up, because you don't want to see, well, you might want to see it actually. Might not speed it up. So it's going to look like that. So do that on all of the bits. So into the middle. I'll try and get that bit in the middle as well, as much as possible. And do that on both sides. It's not very done straight, but that'll do. So just do that with all of these. I won't speed it up, because I think if you're following this you would need to know what each step is. So just into the middle like that. That's 3, 4. So you could probably do it with 7 maybe, I don't know, you could maybe do it with 6, I'm not entirely sure. I just always do it with 5. Right, we're back to this one, which I made a bit of a muck-up of, didn't I? That's okay. And then the same on that side, like that. Right, the next thing you want to do is you want to fold this down. So fold this flap down, like that, on all these pieces. Oh, try not to go over. That one's not very straight. That's fine, that'll be okay. Let's do that on all of these as well. Once you know how to do it, you can actually rattle off quite a lot of them, different sizes, because it's the actual learning how to do it that's the trick, isn't it? And that takes the longest. So once you've done that, the next thing you need to do is you need to fold the flap. You fold the flap down, but you need to fold these corners into that middle so you get this bit, because this is the bit that's going to join all your bits together. So fold that forward and then fold, there's a middle line here, so fold this into here. You might need your bone folder at this stage because it's starting to get a bit thick. So just fold those all in. That's a bit gaping there, but it is what it is. So folding these into that line in the middle, like that. Okay, that's that one. Do this one now. So exactly the same. Fold that into the line at the middle. So it's diagonal kind of fold there. So diagonally from there to there. Right, and then this one is going to do the same. So they're all the same. Okay, and then the last one here is going to be exactly the same. Like that. Okay, so you've done that. The next piece of thing you need to do, so you've done that now, so you are now going to glue this into here. So glue these onto here. So that's right, and then you're left with that. So take that back, and then you're going to put glue or tape, whatever's easier. I might just put tape on it at the minute. I've got some. Somewhere. It's in this drawer. Bear with me. Here we go. Right, just use these tape runners. So there we go. Right, so just for quickness, that's the way. So just what you want to do is just glue it onto or tape it onto this piece here. So you can either put your tape, oh, is it working? I don't know if that's the right way. Put your tape on there or put it on there, whatever, or your glue. It's better with glue. I'm just showing you it this way because it's quicker on camera to do it that way. And then what you should end up with is this, and that's where you're going to stick all your pieces. Okay, so open it up again and pop some glue, or, well, I would put glue on normally, but just for the purposes of this video, I am not. I'm just going to put tape, and then that's your next one, like that. We can fold them down and just make them all work. So on this piece here, glue that back down, and then that's your piece. Another piece, open that up again. Oh, what happened there? Let's just see if we can pull that back. Okay, I think it'll still work. It's just temperamental. Alright, so that's that one. And then our last one, we're going to open it up again and just pop it up. I don't know what's happened here. Seems to have come off. Let's see if we can get this to work. Nope, I've got another one. See if we can get this one to work. Yeah, that'll do. That one's it's fixed. I'll get it fixed after. So once you've done that, you are now left with this shape. So what you need to do is then flatten them out, burnish them again. So flatten them all out, burnish them again. And we're ready to stick them together actually and make our decoration. So how you do that is you've got these two pieces here. So what you do is you get your glue, and I think I will use glue for this. So you're going to just put glue on this triangle here, or the other side, whatever one you want to start from, and then you're going to put this one on top. Trying to line it up a bit now. Come on. So try and line that up with the rest of it. Okay, and then you're going to carry on going round onto that triangle there on each of the bits. Okay, put this one on now and just try and line it all up because it needs to be all in line really. So just line that up as much as possible. I think I'm a bit out with some of my folding, but and then the same here, we've got this piece there and we're going to line that up with that piece. So the way that you can also do that as well is just hold it at the bottom, just make sure it's all in line, more or less. And then we're going to pop this one on as well at the end, making sure it's all in line, it's all as neat as possible. Hopefully it will work. Just give that a good old push down because I want it not to rip when I open it up. So there, you should then open it up and you have your last piece which you're going to add round. So you put your glue on there and you bring that piece round and you just marry that up like that. And there you've got your decoration. So it's easy when you know how. I did, as I say, have to tape that piece out just to see how I did it, because as I say, it was last year I did it and I've forgotten. And then you can just either pop it on your tree. Might not make such a big one for your tree. Just get a piece of, just get your crocodile even, or your punch of whatever kind, and just decide which way you want it up. It's that way or what way it is, and then you can just punch a little hole probably on both bits. So I'll just pull it slightly down there. So punch a hole, and then you can just put your ribbon or twine, whatever you want, through it. And you can either hang it on your tree, as I say, or you can actually just hang it up in your house somewhere. And then, yeah, that's it. Just pop it on like that, and you have your decoration. So I'm just going to pop this one back together because now I know how to do it. I won't need to refer to it anymore. So that's that one. And then this one was, as I say, tiny. I made it last year. So we need to pop these two bits together again, like that. And then just pop this in here again. And then that is probably tree size, isn't it? Probably. Just pop it in. Make sure it's attached like that. Just have to hold that for a good few minutes because, as I say, I took it out just to see how I'd made it, because as I say, it was last year I made it. So just hold that for a few minutes. Oh no, you don't want that to come off, surely. And this, yeah, this is definitely tree size, so this would fit on your tree as a decoration. So they're quite nice if you want to gift them to people, or as I say, I used them. I did make quite a lot of paper decorations last year. I made some of these honeycomb ones, and I made other ones. I made wood slice ones, which I'll come on and do as well. And I took them to my choir concert at Christmas and sold some there. And I didn't, they're only like, they only cost a couple of pounds, £2.50 or something. And yeah, lots of people liked them and took them away and bought them. So there you go. So that is my Christmas stars with paper. Hope you enjoyed watching. Do let me know your thoughts, and do let me know if you'd try them. You could try these. You can make all different sizes of them. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.